news item today. I want to talk about this. It's very, a very exciting news item. Christie's, the auction house, is auctioning a piece of digital art, and it's using a non-fungible token to make sure that its identity is identifiable, that it's unique and identifiable. So this is the news. I'm going to talk about what that means and why I'm so excited. This is Not Even Wrong podcast. It's February 25th, 2021. This is Krim Delco. This is the second installment of today, so the performance measures are the same. We're down 10% for the day. We are down 2.5% for the year, and the market is up 2%. We're underperforming by 4.4%. The situation, the news is the following. So Christie's, the auction house, auctions a piece of digital art and attaches it with a non-fungible token, an NFT. And I've been doing some work now for a couple of weeks on the cryptocurrency front, on the crypto front in general. And I think I've already come to the conclusion that this is a very big deal because, in my view, the blockchain technology, let's call it blockchain technology, is the path to Internet 2.0, where identity and trust are integral parts of the Internet. Identity and trust. And this is a perfect example. So you have a piece of digital art. This digital art can be identified as unique through a non-fungible token. I don't know the technical details of how NFTs work. They're based on the Etherum blockchain. I'm going to do some more work on that. But in general, the way I see this is that the NFT is giving uniqueness and a proof of origin to a piece of digital art. This is a big problem that the art world has had for centuries, which is identity and proof of origin. And NFTs through the blockchain can do this in a very elegant, very technically sophisticated, and most importantly, in a very efficient way. I think this is an absolute key example of what we are talking about when we're talking about this opportunity of identity and trust in Internet 2.0. This is exactly this is exactly what we mean, and I think it's a beautiful example. A piece of art, the origins of a piece of art are very clearly understandable. Everybody understands. My mother understands that. And how do you give that piece of art uniqueness and origin? Well, there are several ways. One of them is to use blockchain technology, and this is exactly what NFTs do. So very exciting. I think this is opening up a huge door for new applications, new ways to deal with identity and trust on the internet. Again, money is just the beginning here, and it's maybe not even the key. And just to finish, I've had just some thought experiments today. Today was a bad day for us, but whenever we have bad days, I think what every investor should be doing, which is I start to think, what's going to happen in 10 years? Forget this daily stuff. Janet Yellen, Treasury Secretary, the bond market, bond vigilantes. I am not in the business of analyzing this because I don't know what to do with all that stuff. But I have a sense for what's going to happen in 10 years from now. Or let me rephrase that. I am willing to take a stake, to have a stake in the future that I think will happen. And I am willing to risk my wealth and my identity. And also, of course, I'm hoping to generate wealth by being right. So what do I think in 10 years? And somebody asked me today on Twitter, what do you think will Tesla look like in 10 years? And my answer was the following. 10 years from now, here is the press release for Q1 Tesla. Tesla has just closed the merger with Square and therefore is the first fully integrated blockchain technology provider globally, managing trillions of dollars of assets or trillions of ether or whatever. Let's not go into details. Managing enormous amounts of assets and going from photon to transaction, having the whole value chain covered. Also, Tesla is showing the first $1 billion quarter in pure software recurring revenue, and it also has announced a spin-off of its legacy car business. This is the way I see Tesla in 10 years. So billions of dollars of software revenue, the bulk of the revenue coming from blockchain technology and energy providing to blockchain technology and all those things, and the car business actually being almost, like I said, a legacy business. Of course, this is a little bit sarcastic, And I don't hope that the car business won't be successful or anything like that. I'm just saying that I believe that Tesla will morph into something along the blockchain. This is how important I think this technology is. Like always, we overestimate the short term, underestimate the long term of impact of a technology. I think with blockchain, it's almost impossible to underestimate the long term impact of this technology, because if you can take care of trust and identity on the internet, if you can truly manage that in an efficient way, you have a whole new massive opportunity in front of you where you can generate wealth, where you can create innovation stacks, which is create solutions for problems, then creating better problems, create solutions for those problems, and go on and build wealth, build new products and services, generate new types of jobs. This is exactly what disruptive innovation is supposed to look like. This is how it feels like. This is how it feels like to us. And we are, like I said, we're not even invested yet. We don't have an investment in this technology or any company which is actively working on any kind of blockchain technology for solving identity and trust problems. We're not certainly not invested in any non-fungible token technology, but this is the beginning of a huge opportunity. I can see applications in the music business. I can, what does this mean for Spotify and Netflix, and how is this going to pan out? I don't know, but I see the potential. I see the massive opportunity, because there is a big problem to be solved. Identity and trust on the internet. Hello, this is a big problem to be solved. I can even see applications in cybersecurity that can be solved with blockchain technology, which is all about actually preventing hacks and for its own purposes, but it could also be used as a purpose to prevent hacks in other systems. So enormous opportunities. I think there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of charlatans in there, and we have to be able to distinguish that this is our job as investors. I also understand that my personal investors, even myself and my partner, we are, of course, nervous right now. We're losing money. It's not a good situation for us to be in. Nevertheless, we have all the hopes for the future, because there is enormous potential. And I think blockchain technology is a great example of how innovations, how technical innovations can bear fruit, can the rubber can actually start hitting the road and things can start happening. And this is a great example. Non-fungible tokens, Art World, Christie's auction. This it's February 25th, 2021. This will be a date that we will remember. This will be when we go back and say, you remember that? Remember that first auction when somebody actually showed proof of origin and originality of a digital piece of art with non-fungible tokens? This was the beginning of something much, much bigger. Thank you.